I made a $60,000 mistake in my first corporate job within the first 3 months.
This makes my heart sing.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, it's me, Lizzy Hoo. I'm a comedian, writer, and your friendly guide through life's funny, awkward, and downright please let the ground swallow me whole moments. So if you're looking for some perspective and, of course, a laugh, I'm a comedian. To help you feel better about the chaos of life, you're in the right place. This is The Lizzy Hoo Show. My guest today is Steph Feher, and in my opinion, I reckon she is one of the coolest people in food right now. She has an Instagram page under the name of Lucky Dragon Supper Club, which she started in lockdown days, and now she even has a cookbook coming out before Christmas, which is amazing. Also, you should definitely Google Lucky Dragon Supper Club Vogue wedding. And her wedding images are some of the most beautiful images that I've ever seen of a wedding. She's wearing a green dress. The venue is iconic. It's just awesome. She's so cool. And I'm so glad I had this chat with her. It's all about sort of finding your groove with something that you love and forging your own path. I really loved meeting Steph, and I reckon you will too. Welcome to the Lizzy Hoo Show.
Thank you so much for having me, Lizzy Hoo.
With Steph Feher from AKA Lucky Dragon Supper Club.
Yeah.
That is your online persona.
Yeah.
And when did you start that?
It actually started over COVID.
Yes.
Yeah. It was
I think I started following you in COVID.
I actually looked it up. I was like, how long has Lizzy been following me? Well, she's been following me since 2022.
Can you look that up?
Yeah, you can.
Oh my gosh. When did I start following you?
In July of 2022.
Oh, that's
I only learnt this recently. You can see posts.
Really?
Yeah, babe. I was like,
oh, this is so creepy. I'm freaked out now.
I know, FBI. Hello.
I've been a stan since
2022.
2022. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. The page wasn't like a content page until then anyway. It was like a household page over COVID. So we moved in with some housemates that are like giant foodies and, before, because we were in lockdown, we had to not do anything and all we were doing was eating and then the four of us posting the same shit. We just were how about a household account for the food? And that's what it was until we moved out. And I started posting videos. Yeah.
So for everyone who's not on your page yet but should be, Lucky Dragon Supper Club is...
Lucky Dragon Supper... Oh, my God, an elevator pitch right now.
Yes,
I'm kidding. So Lucky Dragon Supper Club is... God, okay, are we... Is this corporate space or fun bitch space? You know what I mean?
Both. Venn diagram.
Okay, so I like to consider the Lucky Dragon Supper Club ethos as a place to enable people to create... or to enable people to create or do things that make delicious memories, whether that is cooking, eating out, going to travel to eat, food, but also having a good time around it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people know me for the chaotic persona in the stories. I don't really post. I should probably do that more. Hey, more chaos.
Yeah, more chaos.
More chaos. But dinner party stuff, entertaining stuff, gathering stuff, putting on a spread, and encouraging people to get your people on a table and to talk shit and live your life,
I love that.
Yeah.
So has that been part of your life before Lucky Dragon Supper Club?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Getting people together, eating, was that just something you did anyway?
Yeah, I feel like, ethnic household, Chinese, Hungarian household.
Yeah, okay. Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
Chinese, Hungarian.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
I don't know.
This is a great mix.
Oh, yeah, because we're both mixy girls. Yeah. My mum came to Australia when she was 25 with no business in getting married and knocked up. She was like, I'm here to hustle, I'm here to work.
Yeah. From where?
She's from Shanghai.
Yeah, wow.
But my grandparents are from Guangzhou, which is like a Cantonese-speaking region. People get confused because I speak Cantonese very badly. But my mum's Shanghainese, so it's like, how do you speak? Anyway, so my mum came here to work, to hustle, and she had no plan. My dad, I don't know what he was doing in his 20s. Actually, he got married when he had a marriage before meeting my mum.
Yeah.
So I've got half siblings. My parents met at a barbecue.
No, that's so Aussie.
So Aussie. And it was also back then when they had no phones or anything. So when a date was... I asked them this not too long ago. I was like, what was the first date? It's like, we just organised to go down to this restaurant at this time and just hope that they rocked up, and then the rest is history. I'm here.
Crazy.
My mum didn't want kids. She was like, I don't want kids.
And then she had you and just you?
Yeah, just me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What a special surprise.
I know. Actually, I was planned.
Oh, that's so good. I'm a big fan of Lucky Dragon Supper Club.
Thank
I
you.
reckon in the last, I don't know, it feels like in the last year or so that it's like gone really good.
Yeah.
Right?
You noticed? Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean, like the content, like you have really found your groove.
Yeah, I agree. Because I was juggling full-time work.
So were you working full time still? This is what I want to know.
I've gone through like waves of redundancies. Like the first, so 2022, I started doing content, but I was also still working full-time.
And doing what?
I was a fancy account manager at a tech company.
Oh my God, I was an account manager.
Oh my God.
Pre-comedy.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Please continue your contract.
Yeah.
Please.
And people think when you say account manager that that's like an accountant. It's like, no, I worked with clients. Like I was on the phone.
I think my mum would like to hear that I was an accountant.
100%. I think that's what they believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh, she worked at a big company, American company. It's like, yeah, okay.
So you were an account manager at a government agency?
No, I actually worked
at IT.
Like tech, US tech company.
Wow.
But I've had like a weird career. Like I'm 10 years into working.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in food now, but before food I was in, actually let's start when I was like 18.
Okay.
Do you want me to go back when I was 14? Like how far back do you want to go?
Let's do it.
Oh my God, babe. Okay. So
14. Where are you? Did you grow up in Sydney?
So I grew up in Sydney.
Yeah.
I worked at Gloria Jean's for 5 hours a week.
Wow. This is like the height of caramel lattes.
Bitch, I was making Tim Tam chocolate
Yes,
shakes,
girl.
Oreo chocolate shakes. I was cleaning out like those nasty ass ciggy holders because it was.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. And, anyway.
Still ciggy holders.
Yeah, back
with
in
your
the day.
coffee. So you have
Yeah.
your Tim Tam latte and a ciggy.
Yeah.
What a start to the day.
I know, right?
Rock
I
and
remember
roll.
like it was $8 an hour, and
Yes.
I worked I don't know how many weeks to save up for my L's test.
That's so grim.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
So I get my $36 a week.
and put it towards getting your license.
Yeah, that I failed 3 times. The L's part I failed.
3 times?
Yeah, because I wasn't studying.
too.
Like I don't know. Like
too.
you know the last 10 questions. I don't know if this is different now,
Yeah.
but the last 10 questions you can't get wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm one of those people with multiple choice questions. If I'm like half reading it, I'm like, You know, like ooh, nice pattern.
And turns out you didn't get it right.
No, girl. And then I actually studied and I got it right.
All right. And do you have your license now?
Girl, I got my piece
You
the first
did
time.
it.
I'm a good driver. You know what? When people ask you what's your magic trick? What's your secret trick? I can parallel park anywhere.
Yes.
Anywhere, bitch.
In front of a cafe?
Yes.
You're doing it.
Yes.
Can you do the other side? You know how they're like, I guess the left side is our favored side, but can you go right side?
Of course.
Whoa,
Of course.
that's good.
I drive a 2007 Mercedes A-Class. A little tic tac of a car.
I love this.
Yeah.
Manual?
No, I wish though.
Yeah, I'm still on the manual.
Are you?
I'm driving a manual Honda Jazz.
Hey, that's baddie. That's baddie behavior.
With roof racks.
Yeah.
People always see it, they're like, hey, roof racks. I've never once put anything on the roof rack.
What do you tell them?
Oh, yeah, it's for my surfboard.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Duh.
I'm cool.
Yeah. Amazing.
So you're an account manager, IT company, US tech sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then you got made redundant.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we coming back to here. Sorry.
Yeah.
We did the Glory Jeans. We did some other waitressing shit. We worked retail. Yeah. I did a music degree. A lot of people get surprised.
Music degree?
Yeah, people get surprised when I tell them.
What was your instrument?
I was a classical cellist.
Wow.
Yeah. So I had this moment where I was like, okay, I'm going to become a teacher.
A classical cellist.
Yeah.
That's so beautiful.
Oh my God. Everyone has weird reactions around this.
Oh,
Like, wow, I
really?
never thought of you to be a classical musician. When you say classical musician, I thought you meant like a jazz or like a singer. You want to hear me sing? No, you don't. No.
So that was something you just learned at school and you kept doing.
Yeah,
and you're obviously really good at it.
I was so good. No, I'm kidding. I wasn't that good at it.
Oh,
but
okay.
like good enough to like top the grade in HSC. No offense, guys.
Yeah,
I was
well,
pretty
that's good.
But I wasn't really passionate about it. The law around that is my mum saw how much money my piano teacher was making cash in hand.
Yeah.
And she was like, you're doing that.
Oh, that's so...
She was like, you can be pregnant, you can still teach, you can have babies, you can still teach. And I actually started teaching when I was at uni doing my music degree, and I was like, I can't do this for kids. Like, my music teachers at the school that I went to really instilled like the passion and like really cared for and I didn't think I had the skills to pass that on to children. Like, I don't know. I was also like 19, so I was like, I don't like these kids. I don't know this. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then got a job I got a job at a radio station working at 102.5 FM, which is a classical music radio station.
That's cool. As a producer or?
As a marketing girly.
Marketing girly,
yeah.
okay.
Marketing girly there. Then I was like, okay, this music industry stuff isn't, like all my friends were doing like going on business, law degrees. Everything was just so much more new compared to this music world that I had been brought up in for the past, like how many years I was doing music. So I wanted to try something new. I got my first corporate job after going to a one of those networking events.
Oh, you networked?
I went to a networking event.
Did you have a business card?
No, I was just one of those girly pops being like, hey, do you guys need an intern? I would love to intern.
So you've been a hustler for a while?
A little bit.
It's in your blood?
Yeah.
It's in your Chinese-Hungarian blood.
I was terrified, but my man's, now husband, was like, go on, babes. Get into it. Go put yourself out there. Yeah. So I did, and I got the job the next day. She hired me. Yeah. So that's where my situation happened. We can talk about the situation. Sorry, let's keep going.
Situation.
Yeah, situation.
But now your food content is going so well that you're putting out a cookbook.
Oh yeah.
When's that happening?
Oh my God, it's done. It's getting published in December.
Crazy. So in time for Christmas.
In time for Christmas. Yeah. Everybody buy the book. It's a really good book.
And what's in it? Like dinner party stuff, drinks.
Yeah, dinner
party. Tell me about it.
Yeah, it's a dinner party forward cookbook, Asian forward recipes, also recipes inspired by my background and just family stuff as well.
Yeah.
But the ethos is to encourage people to get people around and to put on a spread. And I break it down from the book is broken down by chapters as if you're putting together a menu. So small plates, share plates, veggies, etc. And then there's also prep ahead components. So you feel really locked in. You're like, I can do this all ahead of time. So I can feel,
I love that.
Yeah.
That's so good.
I think it's a really special book, and there's no other book on the market like it.
Yeah, well, there's no other. I was thinking today, I'm like, well, I don't know any other Instagram page like yours either.
Hey, really? Actually, that's true. Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of food content. It's a saturated thing.
Yeah.
But you doing the dinner party thing is very unique, I reckon.
Yeah. Oh, I think so as well.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Go girl.
Thank you.
So your man, you talk about.
Yes.
Your husband.
My man, yeah, my husband.
He's instrumental in this as well.
Oh, yeah. He created the page. He was like, bitch, get on page. Get on. He didn't call me bitch, though.
What a good guy.
Yeah.
That's supportive.
He is. He's like my number one cheerleader.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. And was there a point, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember like all of a sudden he started to appear.
Oh, yeah.
And everyone was like, who's the guy?
Who's that? Who's that? Are you single? Not single. Who's that?
Because I remember thinking that. I don't know when that happened. It must have been like a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And they're like, who's this guy?
That's my man.
Yeah, but you guys have been together for a while.
Yeah, we've been together since we were 19.
Aww.
Yeah, a long time.
And now you're married.
Yeah. Like a whole bajillion years later, we're married.
That's so cute. And that's the other thing I want to talk about. Your wedding photos.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Do you like them? They were pretty iconic, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. They were so hot. In Vogue.
Yeah.
Not many people can get their wedding shots in Vogue. Wait. Is this a broken doll? This is like very early 2000s. I'm still doing it. No, I'm kidding. I do it ironically now. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. Broken doll. Well, rag doll.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, like that look.
That.
I never felt comfortable doing that. I just didn't think my legs were long enough. It was always the girls in the skinny tights.
Yeah.
And
they could do
Jeffrey
it
Campbells.
And their knees would like kind of lock in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't do it. But let's go back to your wedding shirt.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Green dress.
Yes, green dress.
So cool.
Yeah. It's funny because 2 days before my cookbook manuscript was due, I decided to plan the wedding because I'd been engaged for 3 years and I had no wedding plans. This is like peak neurodivergent behavior.
Yeah.
So I planned
do it all at once.
Sure. I had no plans to get married or have a wedding, maybe sign papers. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to plan a wedding 2 days before this book is due. And I set myself a deadline to plan the whole thing in 6 months. And it happened.
And you did it.
Yeah, I did it. I saw the dress that I wanted. I was like, I want that dress. Couldn't find the dress. Miraculously found the dress secondhand.
Oh, how good. Even better.
Yeah.
What, Depop?
I don't know. I got an ad on Instagram to download it, and I don't fall for ads normally. As someone who used to work in advertising, I'm like, not converting.
Can't fool me.
Can't fool me.
But you got it.
But I got it.
And you looked hot.
Thank you,
the
babe.
photos are amazing.
Thank you.
Everyone should check out the photos. You'll be inspired. I reckon there'll be other people trying to pull off that look too.
They should.
Yeah.
Just do whatever you want. It's your big day.
Inspired by.
Yeah, absolutely.
Love it. Okay.
Okay, we're here now.
We're here now.
Yeah.
I want to talk about your situation.
Yeah.
So it's like a shitty situation that you've had in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Can you give me like your one-line synopsis for that?
Okay. I made a $60,000 mistake in my first corporate job within the first 3 months.
This makes my heart sink.
Yeah.
Because I think everyone has had some sort of mistake, maybe not as expensive as that, but like when you're first working,
oh yeah,
it's so important. Like we always take that first job so seriously, because we're like, yeah, I'm going to stay until the job's done. Like,
yeah.
I don't know if this generation is like that. I feel like they wisened up to that, but definitely, for millennials. Are you a millennial?
Yeah, millennial.
I shouldn't assume.
Yeah.
But
oh my God, I'm actually 20. I'm kidding.
Okay. But the millennial culture was just like, get my first job, work really hard, hustle, do the best that I can, and then move on. Yeah. Okay. So what kind of job was it? Where were you working?
I was working at a media agency. This was actually the job that I had picked up after after the networking event.
Yes.
And where I got the job the next day.
Got it.
I had like no background, no qualifications. I had a music degree and all this music experience, but like a job at a media agency. I didn't even know what like what an agency did. Like I had no idea.
So what was your job?
In short, to put ads on the internet.
Ads on the internet?
Ads on the internet.
What kind of year is this?
This was 2015.
2015?
Yeah, 2015.
Yeah, so this is kind of, I mean, Instagram was around. Yeah. But it wasn't full on.
No, it was a time where it was just photos and filters and...
Yeah, this is still Tumblr days, 2015.
Yeah. Was it? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I wasn't on Tumblr.
I was on Tumblr for a bit, and then it got creepy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it got real weird.
Yeah, it's like softcore porn shit.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay. So you're working at this agency.
Yes.
You're feeling your way out. Like you kind of don't know what you're doing.
I didn't even think I was supposed to be there. I was like, this is weird that I've just landed this job with no qualifications. Like the imposter syndrome was crazy.
Off the chart.
Yeah.
So when people at your work were like, so what did you do before this? You were like, I'm a musician.
I used to be a musician. But like the agency I worked for, and this is actually quite common, at least back in the day within like digital media agency world, you didn't really need the degree to get the entry-level job. As long as you showed up with a good attitude and willingness to learn, you're more likely to be given an opportunity. And usually it was, at least where I worked, it wasn't the case, but then like you could prove within the first 3 to 6 months as an intern whether you'd be qualified to become a full-time employee, and then it kind of works off. I don't know if they do that today. Do they do that today? I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like there's a probationary period.
Yeah.
So explain, like, describe your workplace. Is it busy? Is it big?
Yeah, colourful,
you got
big.
colleagues?
Yeah.
You going out?
Going out Friday night. Everyone Thursday nights was like get pissed night.
Yeah.
A lot of young people, open warehouse, multi-story type of.
Cool.
Yeah, it was a vibe.
Sounds very cool. Ping pong table?
Ping pong table.
Of course. Bike racks?
No, but there was a gym under the building. So if you wanted to work out, you could work out, baby, get your weights in. And there was also like unlimited drinks. Like they had a drinks fridge, which they now lock up. I've learned off the grapevine.
You can't really do that anymore.
You can't. Yeah.
Offices have changed.
They have.
Really changed. But this is like, I think the sort of last era of the heyday of the big corporate office. Yeah. Okay, so you're fitting in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you love it there.
Yeah, I loved it.
So tell me about the project that you're working on.
Okay, so my job there. Okay, within the first 3 months, I was kind of like training, but also like implementing the work of setting up the ads. There's a piece of technology where you kind of set up I don't want to get too technical, but like you set up the specs for that ad to be placed on a website.
Yes.
So like how long it runs for, what it looks like, where it should be clicking to, all that stuff. And I'd be shadowing a lot of work and doing the work myself and getting it checked by whoever was mentoring me. Yeah. And then that was kind of my job day in, day out. Yeah. Very operational job, which now looking back on it, I loved because it was just the same repetitive shit and my brain is short-circuited. So like, it's good for me because I'm like, listen to some music, yada, yada, yada. Within like the first 3 months, I was handed my portfolio to run on my own.
Oh, so they trusted you.
Yeah. Well, they're like, hurry up, babe. Like, we need you.
Okay. And so these are ads that you would see on different websites, like news websites.
Yeah.
Like blogs, that sort of thing.
Yeah, webs, all sorts of digital
things.
Spaces where ads can pop up.
Okay.
Yeah.
And your boss at the time?
Yeah.
Good, nice,
yeah,
lovely.
I'm not going to lie, she was scary. She was so scary. I couldn't read her. Like I thought, like when I was hired, very nice, very lovely. Look, can't wait for you to be here. Then I got whispers of other things like, somebody got in trouble or someone just copped a cold shoulder. And I was like, okay, better not get on her bad side. But yeah, like I was at that company for about a year and a half from the beginning until the end. At the end, we're fine. Like,
okay,
respected.
Okay,
mutually respected.
Right.
No hard feelings.
Okay.
If I saw her, I'd be like, hey, bitch, what's going on? Like that.
That's good.
Yeah.
She's probably looking at your Instagram now,
hey, girl.
going like, she's looking really hot. Wedding photos, amazing.
Thank you.
So you got your own portfolio.
Yes.
And so you've got all these like clients to look after, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you're putting up the ads.
I had portfolio clients set up ads. You need to set up the ads ASAP. It's always ASAP.
Yeah. That's the thing in agency life. Everything is ASAP.
Everything is ASAP.
Everything, like
This was due yesterday.
Cried so much because clients would be like, hey, email you at 6 p.m.
on a Friday.
Call you at 7:30 in the morning and be like, Lizzy, really, really need that back, like as soon as you can. And I'm like, no one is here.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even there.
Yeah.
I cannot do anything for you. They're like, really need. And it's such a like pressure cooker environment.
Yeah.
I don't think that people really get that. Like you watch, I guess what people could relate to, maybe like, you see the Mad Men life. Did you ever watch Mad Men?
No.
Okay, this. I'm glad I brought it up.
Okay. Wait, do I need to look it up?
It's about like ad agency life.
Okay.
But it's like hectic.
Yeah.
It's full on and people are working like day and night and designers are there like clicking. You're there uploading ads and doing everything possible for this client. Like you're working your guts out. But mistakes happen all the time. Like I remember like print mistakes. Oh my gosh, like I remember putting like the wrong phone number for a hotel.
Oh no.
I mixed them up.
Oh no.
Because I used to do design changes and stuff like that. And I mixed up the phone numbers and had different phone numbers for different hotels.
Okay.
And so hotels were getting calls going like, hey, I want to do this deal that you've advertised. They're like,
huh?
That's not us.
It's not like.
And I got
what was the swapperoo? It wasn't like hotel and like a funeral business, right?
No,
like,
it was a hotel and a hotel.
Oh, two hotels. Okay.
So it wasn't too bad.
Okay.
But I also got in a lot of trouble. It was like if you make another mistake like that, you're out.
Yeah.
You're on the way.
Oh, that must have sucked.
But yeah.
How old were you when that happened?
I think I was like 24.
Oh, baby.
It was like one of my first proper jobs.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And I got a call into the office that was like, hey, we need to chat.
Oh, okay.
What is this? My boss genuinely said to me, he's like, why are you here? And I was like, I don't, because I love my job.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was so, I can still feel the feeling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I can still feel my feeling too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're uploading the ads.
Okay. So I get handed this account that's at risk.
At risk? What does that mean?
Like they just didn't want to invest in whatever the service.
Sure.
Because the company I worked for was actually a arm of the major agencies. So I was doing the techie stuff, but the major agencies were like client facing and they would pitch in or compulsory pitch in our service to make the whole thing like comprehensive and like connected and omni-channel, la la la. So this client was at risk, so my job was to set up the ads. So I set it up like usual, and then like when you set up, and like at least with the technology we were using back then, you set up the settings, what it looks like, is it built properly, will it click, cool, is it clicking somewhere?
Okay.
So there were so many like line items that needed a URL for it to click to.
Right.
However, I wasn't that experienced on the software that I didn't realize there were 7 pages that I had to ensure that the line items on the 7 pages had a URL. I only checked the first page.
So it would be sent somewhere. So if you clicked on it, you would go somewhere.
You would go in and do whatever the hell they needed to do.
Okay, whether it was buy something.
Yeah.
Sign up for something.
Exactly.
Yes.
So like ads were clicking to nowhere, even though like click-through rate isn't particularly high. Or maybe they were high back in the day, but like.
Yeah, it's 2015. We were clicking.
We're clicking everywhere, right? Yeah. And so only I would say like 20% of the ads that were out there were clickable and the rest were not.
So they were just going to like avoid.
Yeah, like you click on it and nothing happens.
So when did you get found out? When did like you?
I can't remember exactly. It would have been probably a week after at least maybe within a week.
Okay.
And I felt confident that I was doing my job because it was such an autonomous, like repetitive job.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know what I'm doing, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah, I've done this before.
And I can't remember exactly how we got into a room to be like, hey, we need to talk. But when I was in that room, it was booger crying. I was so upset. It was almost as if I was getting lectured by a really strict mum or like a really strict rep. Yeah.
That was probably the vibe.
Yeah. It was like, you know, why? Almost like interrogating, what did you do? Who did you talk to? Why did you set it like that? Did you know you did it like that? It was almost like a very like, you fucking dumb bitch. Like it was one of those. At least when I was like, what, 22 at the time? Like,
that's young.
I was young as chicken.
You don't know what to say in those situations.
Yeah,
and they're like, why did you do this? I'm like, I don't know.
Do you know what you did? Did you do this? Why didn't you do this? Blah, 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 blah. And you're sitting there like, and then they're like, do you know how much money you've like how much, like the real, like, you know how much money you've costed this business?
How much?
How am I going to come up with that money? And then like.
How am I going to come up with the money?
Not those words, but it was like that.
How am I going to explain this?
Yeah. And I was so distraught. By the time we got down to the, you know, how did you get up? How did you make this mistake down to how are we going to fork this money out? I was so distraught. I was like, you could just take my salary. Girl, I was making like $37,000 a year back in the day. All right, that was
it's
like
2015.
That was stupid, like dumb, right?
Take my salary. I'll live on the streets.
Anyway, I remember walking out the office afterwards.
Poor thing.
I could not make eye contact with anybody. I was
because did everyone know?
Everyone saw because it was one of those like boardroom, like everyone can see what's happening.
Open plan.
Yeah. And
why do we do open
when you
plan?
see like two people in a room and one person is like this and the other person is like this, of course everyone's going to be like, oi, what's happening there? Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah.
So you leave, you couldn't look anyone in the eye.
Yeah, I was
did you just have to go back to your desk and like?
No, I went home.
Oh.
I left the building via the emergency stairs. I was like, I am leaving.
Not even the lift.
No, I don't want to see anyone. I went back streets. At the time, my man's lived down the road. So I went to, he was still studying. And I remember just bawling for hours.
And how did you get over it? You just bawled it out and then the next day did you go back to work?
Well, I had to suck it up and just be like, look, this is what happened. It won't happen again.
Yeah.
Or like these are the things I'm going to make sure that, you know, like these are the things I'm going to make sure that I do to ensure a mistake like this doesn't happen again.
Yeah. That's what they want to hear.
Yeah.
That's what I learned. In my first job is like they want to hear, I'm not going to do it again and this is why.
Oh, believe me, that was traumatizing for me that I made sure. Like I stayed at that company for 1.5 years, but I also had like a career in media for about 7 years or so. And that is the story I tell every newcomer or anyone that I start to train. I'm like, don't do what I did, okay?
That's good. That's like real kind of mother, auntie advice.
Thank you. Yeah.
That's nice.
Thank you.
I'm glad you can turn it around like that.
Well, like
you don't want to make that
these
mistake.
mistakes happen all the time, and it's just nice to get just to know what can happen. So that way, it's not like you didn't have like what's the word? The blanket thrown over your eyes, the dust coming. Not the
wool eyes.
Sure.
Wool.
You know what I'm trying to say, right? I'm just like that way you're not bamboozled. That's
bamboozled. Yeah, we'll say bamboozled.
Okay, yeah, that way you're not bamboozled and you know that these mistakes can happen.
Yeah.
And to always check. Yeah.
Yeah, because first job mistakes are the worst because you feel so bad.
Yeah.
You feel so terrible.
I can't believe
But you stayed there for another 18 year or
months?
So.
Yeah. It was like my first media job. And I can't believe how I said, just take my salary.
Oh, that's so cute. Really? Like, it's so cute
so
that you
dumb.
said that and your boss would have been like,
shut
well, that's
up.
never going to happen.
Yeah.
She wouldn't have said that. She would have been like, I'll think about it.
Yeah. It was like that. It was honestly like that. It's like, I got her to I got her to crack down on her knees. We got it out of her. She's remorseful.
So what happened to the client? Did they leave?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I think we might have found budget somewhere within somewhere budget and reimbursed something. But I was a junior, so I had no idea.
Well, that's it. Yeah. And like the junior gets thrown under the bus all the time, I reckon, in those situations. Because I've had to before like call clients and be like, so there's been a printing mistake. And
you had to call the client?
Yeah, because that was my job. Oh, my God. And I'd be like, oh, so yeah, that
oh my God, I'm like
$20,000 print job, we're going to have to do it again.
Bitch,
I know.
What do you mean? Okay.
I know, there were so many things like that you just have to, and then you know what? You just throw the junior under the bus and be like, the junior did it.
Oh, yeah.
Not all the time, but sometimes you'd be like, I got to blame someone. Can't be me.
Yeah, the intern. He comes in once a week.
Yeah. It's
unpaid.
Her.
Yeah, it's
definitely her.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm glad you got to turn it around and like use it as a lesson.
Yeah. I actually that was like the biggest mistake I think I've ever made in my career. Yeah. And it was within the first 3 months. Thank God.
Yeah. It's good that it happened early.
Yeah.
Have you had any big mistakes with Lucky Dragon? Because it's your own thing.
Yeah,
you can kind of own it. And it's online. Yeah. So you can change
I don't know.
Whatever. What about proofing a book? That must be so hard.
Oh, that was a lot. Like I was so like at the time I was writing the book, I had just gotten back into full-time work again after my 2 redundancies. So finding the time and the energy to write after work was challenging.
And it's not just writing, it's cooking.
Testing, making sure that the recipe is approachable. Also, like, I've never paid attention to how much ginger weighs when you're putting it in a recipe.
Oh, that's not how it's like 1 centimeter.
Yeah, like a thumb. But like, have you seen like
a little bit of this?
A little, yeah.
Yeah, that's how our parents taught us.
Right.
Just a little bit of that. And you're like, what is a little bit? You know, a little bit.
Like this.
Yeah.
It's like, what's this? Like this. Are you stupid? Open your eyes. Look at this. Yeah. But yeah, it was challenging. But like
it's going to be so cool.
I know.
Yeah, you're going to have a book. You're going to have a book in your actual fucking hands. And that's going to be so
and the people
cool.
we've met along the way, like the entire team, photography, food stylists, food economists, we are all really good friends. I'm actually hosting my very first private pop-up, a trial in a couple weeks.
At someone's house or something?
At a studio.
Ooh.
I'm going to be documenting it, so
Amazing.
You might see it. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. But it's through connections. It's through like the people that helped us with the book. And yeah, I just can't believe I'm doing this now. Like,
isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I love it for you.
And you know how you said like, oh, it has really picked up within the last year.
Yeah, it really has.
I feel like I've only just found my feet this year.
It looks like that. Not that it was like you weren't like sure of what you were doing before that, but in the last year or so, I'm like, oh, her content has taken another level. It's awesome.
Thank you so much.
It's so good to see.
I feel like anyone that's in like content space, you naturally not compare, but you're like, how should I show up in the void of the internet? And a lot of the time, I felt like I was trying to be another version of someone else's success, but with my take. But I figured that's not the way to go. You need to carve out space for yourself and just, that's you. You can carve out the space, people will find you. And that's what I feel like I really tried to do over the past year, to just hone in on me, on the branding, on the experience, on what we're about. And I feel way better. As opposed to, here's a 5-ingredient recipe that is so easy to make. Oh my God.
Yeah.
High protein. Actually, high protein's good, but I'm not here to bash. I'm not here to bash that side of the internet, but like, yeah, so easy to make.
Oh, I love that. I reckon that's a good place to end. Thank you so much.
Yeah. We're done already? Wow, that was
we can end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
No. Buy the book.
Buy the book. Yeah.
Follow you.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Follow Lucky Dragon
I can't wait
Supper Club.
to see what you do next.
I know, right? Thank you. Thanks, Lizzy.